Hello everyone, hope so you all are doing good with everything. Welcome to another video from Pearson Solutions. This time it's of Excel 4A 5 Police and this project will require textbook. So we need to open this project here and then we have to download the material. Material means which files we require to complete this project. So let's download these files. So it's complete now. We have to close this. After downloading the material, you need to open the e-text from here. There we go. Just click here and you will go. So we are dealing with not PowerPoint, we are dealing with Excel. Here you need to click and this will open the book for you. So I have shown you how to open the book in Pearson. Okay, I think you all got my point how to do this. Lot of people face struggle in they don't know how to open this book or where the book is located, so I have shown you. So what we need to do, we need to go to the table of content. So this is our instruction file and we have to cover the activity from 4.01 to 4.13. First of all, enable the content from here and keep this file here. Also keep it here. So this is the main file, I think. So to keep the Excel here, we have to find where this activity is located. Like we have to go to the activity number 4.01. So this is page number 308 and it is saying that this project will cover the activities from 4.01 through 4.13. So this is our chapter that we need to do. This is the name of the project, Excel 4A Police. Okay, we need to go down, come to the next page. So from here you need to start your project. It is saying that you have to click cell A2. So this enable the content from here. Click cell A2, this is A2. And then it is saying that on the insert tab, click the recommended pivot table. Okay, this is insert and the recommended pivot tables. There we go. These are our recommended pivot tables. What it is saying next, what we need to do, it is saying then you have to click the fifth pivot table, sum of number by location. Okay, we have to go to the fifth. This is second, third, fourth, and this is the fifth, sum of numbers by location. So we need to click the OK button and our pivot table will be inserted in a new sheet. Okay, on the pivot table analyze tab, it is saying that you need to rename the pivot table name. We have to put this name as our pivot table name, as the name of our pivot table. How to do this? Pivot table analyze type and click down arrow, then there we go. This is how to change the name of the pivot table. There we go, we have changed the name. So name of the pivot table is PT1. Okay, go to the next step. Best practice is to save your workbook after each step. So we need to save from here. There we go. We need to save from here. We have saved it. Next we are moving on to the activity number. This is the figure. Activity number 4.02. Okay. What it is saying? It is saying that to the right of the pivot, to the right of the worksheet in the pivot table field pane. This is the pivot table field pane. There we go. In the field section, notice that fire police checkbox is selected and Excel placed this field in the rows. This is the row and this is, so and there we go. This is the fire police checkbox and it is inserted in the row tab. Okay. hold down the mouse button and then drag the field upward into the filter area. So we have to move this field into the filter area. Okay, there we go. This is how to just you have to drag and drop it from rows to the filter area. This is how to do this step. Okay. In the pivot table, in the field section, verify the location field checkbox is selected. Okay, location is also selected. I have already checked it. This is the location. In the area section, the non-numeric location field displays in the rows area. The location name, precincts and stations displays as a row in the pivot table. Okay. These are the precincts and stations. These are displayed in the row section. In the field section, it is saying that you have to select the classification field checkbox so that it displays in the rows. You can just drag and drop the classification field from here to the rows, but you can also check this box so Excel will determine where this field to go. So we will just check that box, and Excel has placed this field in the rows area. Okay, there we go, you can see it. In the pivot table, right click any of the precinct station or precinct or station name, point to expand collapse, and then expand entire field. We have to right click any of the precinct or station name, like right click. So how to expand the entire field? There we go, this field is expanded. This is how to expand this field or how to complete this step. So with this our step is completed. It is saying point number 4 is saying that in the pivot table, field names in the field section, point to the month field to display the pointer and drag the month field down to the column area. Okay, we have to look for the month field. Where is the month field? There we go. We have to drag it into the column area. So there we go, months are now displayed in the column area: January, February and March. So you can see that month is displayed in the column area. Now we have to move on to the next step and verify that sum of number displayed in the values area. We have to verify it. There we go, sum of number is displayed in the values. So it is confirmed that it is now displayed as values. On the design tab in the pivot table style, click more and then medium. Under medium in the second row, click the fourth style. Design, under medium, second row, fourth style. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to verify it again. Under medium, second row, fourth style. Okay, under medium, second row, 1, 2, 3 and 4th. You have to click that. You can compare the screen, look at it, and you can also look at it. These are very similar to each other, like they are exactly the same. Click cell C5, point to the selected cell and notice in the screen tip that displayed. Okay, we have to click cell P5. Okay, we have to notice this thing: precinct 1 location, row precinct 1. Okay, close the pivot table field panes and then save your workbook. We have to close these from here and we have to save this workbook. Best practice is to save your workbook after each step, after each activity. So we have saved this workbook. Now we have to move on to the next step, what it is saying. In this step we have to deal with slicer and search filters. Okay, we will deal. If it is saying, then we will deal. We will not run away from it. On the pivot table, analyze type in the filter group. Pivot table, analyze type, filter group. This is the filter group. What we have to do, we have to click insert slicer. Okay, select fire police checkbox and then click OK. First of all, we have to put the slicer. Then click OK. There we go. Point to the upper border of the fire police slicer to display this pointer, and then drag the slicer up to align with the top of the pivot table in row 3. Okay, top of the pivot table in, we have to do this. There we go. There we go. It is now aligned with the top of the pivot table. On the slicer tab in the slicer style, we have to click more under dark second slicer style. Click slicer, then click the slicer tab under more dark second slicer style. We have to verify it again that it is saying that we have to under dark click second slicer style. There we go. You can see this screen is exactly the same as mine. In the pivot table report, notice that police department displayed for and so you need to click that. If you will click that, it only displayed the data for the fire. It will not display the data for the police. If you click the police, then it will display the data for police. So we have to just click the fire button, so it displays the data. This is like a filter. We use slicer like a filter to get our desired data for different department. Like here we have only 2, like fire and police, so we will click on the fire department. There we go. So this is the main role of the slicer. Click any cell in the pivot table, filter group, insert slicer, classification, and we have to insert another slicer that uses the department that uses the field of classification. Analyze type, insert slicer. For this time it's for classification, so click OK. There we go. And then click over. Drag to the right in the row 3. Okay, we have to do like this. There we go. This is row 3. Click the emergency medical call filtering button. So we use slicer as a filter. This time we have to click emergency medical calls. So apply the filter. There we go. Emergency medical calls are displayed in every station and precinct. Okay. There we go. Point to the sheet 1. Right click, click or move or copy. Create a copy checkbox. Okay, we have to create a copy. There we go. Double click the sheet 1, 2 sheet tab and type slicer. You can double click, you can right click and rename. There we go. Just write the slicer here and press enter. So the sheet name will be changed from there to this one. Click anywhere in the pivot table and then click the pivot table analyze type in the pivot table group, click in the pivot table name and type it. There we go. We have to rename this pivot table 2, pt1, pt2, sorry. This is pt1, so we have to change this name from pt1 to pt2. So on the slicer sheet we have this table and the name of table is pt2, and we have sheet 1, and here we have table and the name of the table is pt1, so you have to make a difference. Save that file. So we are now moving on to the activity number 4.04. What is it is saying? It is saying that you have to display sheet 1. What we need to do, we have to display the sheet 1. This is sheet 1. We have already displayed that one. And click the filter and all other call filtering button, and then compare your screen with. There we go. Need to compare this. You can see this is exactly the same. So I am moving very right. In the classification slicer, click clear filter. We have cleared that filter. Point to the fire police slicer header, right click, click remove. By using the same technique, remove the other slicer. So we have to remove both of these slicer. Okay, just select these and press delete. Both the slicer will be removed. Okay, it is saying that you have to click cell A1 to select the pivot table. A1, pivot table is selected. Field list to display the pivot table field pane. Point to the location. Point to the location and then right click, click the location arrow, display search box. We have to write this one. Okay, I will show you how to do this step. First of all, copy that text and then come here and then click that arrow, right click, sorry, what it was saying that you have to right click the location tab. There we go, and we have to write that text here. This is station 3. What we have to do, we have to compare our screen with this and then click OK. In this way the filter will be applied. So this step actually deal with how to apply the filter to the location tab. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is how to apply the station 3 filter. With the cell A1 still selected, A1 mine is not selected. There we go. Select that again. On the pivot table analyze, type in the action group, click clear and then clear filter. How to clear the filter? You can simply clear from here, like clear filter. There we go. And then save your workbook. Okay, we have to save that again and again. So now we are moving on to the activity number 4.05, rearranging a pivot table report. With the worksheet with the sheet 1 worksheet still active, it's active. In the area section of the pivot table field panes, column area, drag the month, field upward into the field section and X attached to the point as long as you drag. There we go. Month field is removed. In the drag the classification field into the column area and then drag the classification field into the column area. There we go. This is very simple. Sum of number, location in the rows, fire police and classification, There we go. You can see our screen is almost similar to that one. Close the click cell B4. Where is B4? There we go. This is B4. Right click to display a shortcut menu. Point to the move, and then click move dispatched calls down. Okay. We have to move this field from here to here or here. I don't know where. We have to move. So it moved from here to here. We have to, I think, do this step again. We have to place the dispatch call in column D. Do that step again. There we go. Our screen is similar to that. Now what we have to do, we have to save our workbook. So this was activity number 4.05. So I am done with 5 activities. Okay, 4.01 to 4.05. Now we are moving on to the activity number 4.06. What it is saying that you have to click cell E15, right click and then click show details. E15, there we go, this is E15. Right click and show details. There we go. These details are shown on a separate worksheet called detail 1. On the sheet 3, with the table selected in the lower right corner, click quick analysis and then click data bars. There we go. This is actually sheet 3. My PC has placed the name of that sheet to detail 1, and actually this is the sheet number 3. We have to rename this sheet to this one. You know how to rename it. Just double click and write that name here. There we go. And then save your workbook. So I have shown you 5 activities of this assignment. If you want me to complete this assignment for you, or if you want me to complete this full course for you, just hit me on WhatsApp or email. I would recommend connecting to me on WhatsApp, so it's very easy to communicate there. If you have any assignment due, you can directly call to me on WhatsApp. I will be available for you. We will make a very good deal for full course or for this assignment or any other course. I can deal in other courses like accounting, statistics, finance, mathematics, and lot of these. All writing stuff I also do. So just hit me on WhatsApp or email. Now I will show you the final version of this assignment, how your final version will look like, and how many grades I have got in this assignment. So this is the final version of our workbook. This is first sheet, this is slicer, this is major crime, fire, police, and first quarter. So this is how your final workbook look like. Now we will save this workbook and upload it to the portal. Close this file. Then come here, go to the assignments tab. We will upload from here. There we go. Desktop we have. This is the file. Upload, and we will submit for grading. You can see the grades. I have got 99%. If you want me to do this assignment for you, just hit me on WhatsApp or email. I would recommend hitting me on WhatsApp, so it's very easy to communicate and share things, like a lot of things. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you another video. Thank you so much.